Hello again. We're on this number one camera again this afternoon. I don't know where all the reds come from, but we seem to have got everything's red. Anyway, it isn't red. Oh, the wall behind me is quite red, as you can see, but I'm red and there's no sun, so I don't know where it's all coming from. Anyway, today we're off to the zoo. Now, not far from where we live, there's a smashing zoo called it's called Biopark. It's Doue la Fontaine. It's in Maine and Loire. There's a map coming up. I like it. We've got an annual pass this year. It's not too big. I can get round without, wearing myself out. We go for a couple of hours in the morning and then go home again. It's only about 40-minute ride from home, so it's very handy. Now, lots of lovely animals. They're very well looked after. Now, the zoo's in a quarry, would you believe? So it's super. They've extended the quarry, dug some more big holes, and you go through tunnels and things, to get from one part of the quarry to the other. It's fascinating, very different. I like the birds. A few years ago, they built this enormous aviary in a part of the quarry. So we're going to visit the birds in the aviary. And I've got some visitors about just outside the door now. I'm about to be invaded by dogs. Mongo thinks it's tea time, but it isn't. But they're trying to batter the door down. So without more ado, we shall begin to look at the birds. It's the parrots today. It's a huge aviary. There's all kinds of birds. They're mainly African. No, South American. South American. Okay, South American birds. And I like the parrots, so we're going to concentrate on the parrots today. Hope you like it. Now, this chap coming up now is one that we're going to concentrate on in the next few minutes. Now, you need to see that coconut shell he's got. I couldn't quite see where he got it from, but the young lady dishing out all the other food to all the other parrots. But this chap is quite spectacular. So we'll just come back to him as the video goes along. Now, this is where the young lady begins to give the audience a commentary all about the birds and the different varieties that you can see. A bit about where they come from and about their rarity and how they've come to be at the zoo. And of course, most of them are bred at the zoo from original birds that they started off with. So she's going to explain all that. She speaks a bit too fast for me, and I understand French quite well. Here's our chap again now, look. So he's really a master with this lump of coconut. So he's very clever. Keep an eye on him.
On appelle le salin. Donc vous n'êtes pas de la région, il faut savoir que dans la région, il y a très longtemps, il y a 11 millions d'années à peu près, ici c'était la mer, qu'on appelle la mer des salins. Et cette mer, elle s'est retirée progressivement et elle a laissé place à cette roche fossile.
Now, between these two clips, he'd actually dropped it. He was on a slightly higher piece of slate. That's slate, actually, the barrier there. Just it's a natural thing in this area. It's everywhere. Well, just about. So he dropped it, and I stopped the camera and picked it up and gave it back to him. And he moved down a couple of bits nearer to me. He didn't say anything, but I think he appreciated it. So he's carrying on enjoying his coconut shell while the others are just diving into all the other ordinary bits and pieces.
Pour les oiseaux, on a différentes zones. On a déjà, quand vous rentrez, une zone rocheuse, une zone marine, où vous pouvez retrouver 53 manchots. Est-ce que vous les avez observés un petit peu? Vous avez repéré des petites choses particulières dessus ou pas? Oui, ils ont des bagues, effectivement. Alors, c'est tout simplement pour les reconnaître. Ça ne veut pas forcément dire mâle, femelle, vieux, jeune. Hein. C'est vraiment des codes couleurs complètement aléatoires. Mais c'est pour avoir un bon suivi. Parce que 53 manchots, sinon c'est...
We're coming to the end now. I found him fascinating, a real character, and I hope you enjoy watching him just as much as I did. You'd enjoy a visit to the zoo as well.
Alors, c'est pas spécialement une question de taille.
Ah, don't forget, if you do like it, then please give us a like and maybe even think about subscribing to the channel. It helps us to grow the channel, and that's good. Okay, it doesn't cost anything, it's just good for YouTube. So if you like it, give us a like, think about subscribing, and then YouTube will let you know when there's anything new. And coming up next is the link to our website, where you can find all other Cracker Books publications. Hours of entertainment, it's all free to download. Complete books, I think it's 10 books at the moment, including picture story books and books for children. Plus links to audio stories, over 200, which you can download and listen to on your phone or whatever. You know, when you're somewhere boring, like in a queue or hospital, whatever. Thanks for being with us today.